Charlo did everything right. 3 knockdowns, a vintage TKO win, a comeback that looked like he made a super statement. And then an hour later, it all unraveled. The plan messed all the way up. Caleb Plant, the other half of the long-awaited grudge match, got stunned by Armando Resendez. And now, Charlo versus Caleb Plant showdown that we were so anticipating, it just might be dead in the water. And we got to talk about that right now. Dedicated to the grind and dedicated to you. That's why we do what we do. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm telling you, we in full grind mode right now. I'm in the war room, so you already know. We getting ready to talk about some things right now. Look, one monkey don't stop the show, and the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? So we got to break down how one fighter resurrected his career and how another fighter may have lost it all. We got to talk about this thing right now. Now, Jermall Charlo, he had what I'm going to call a sensational return. I call it a sensational return because that boy was looking good. And Caleb Plant, it seems as if he collapsed. You know what I'm saying? So with the outcome of these fights, I really don't know what in the world is next. What do you think is next? Leave it in the comment section. What does this mean for the future of boxing? I'm wondering right now if this is the fight that we're never gonna see. Because, man, Jermall Charlo, he just bounced back. And he came back like he never was gone. You got what I'm saying? He just back and back. You know, so he came in focused. He was fast. He was vicious. You know, he had a great jab. Oh, my God. Pinpoint accuracy. His power was there. He looked really lethal. He looked really sharp. And I think he's going to get better in the future. Now, if you saw the fight, or if you didn't see the fight, Jermall Charlo dropped Thomas LaManna 3 times. Yeah, you heard that. I'm telling you, when I tell you this, he was looking like vintage Charlo. This dude was looking like vintage Charlo. I'm talking about the one from 154 pounds. You got what I'm saying? And that 160 title run Charlo. He earned a TKO victory. LaManna couldn't continue. You know, he was looking really, really crazy. But more importantly, mentally, LaManna looked like he was out of there, but mentally, Charlo looked like he was there. Now, I'm saying that because we know he had a lot of ups and downs. He had a lot of years of inactivity. He had some legal issues. He had a DUI that cost him the WBC title. Now, even Charlo said it himself. He was like, look, man, it's a journey. I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect, but my record is, when he said that at a press conference, I was like, what? This guy is crazy, super crazy. Right now, Jermall Charlo is 34 wins, no defeats. That's right, still undefeated and still super dangerous. Now, as it applies to Caleb Plant, right now he is in what I'm going to call a career crisis. You got what I'm saying? He's just in career crisis because the grudge match between Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo, now it might not happen. You got me? Because Caleb Plant, he was supposed to co-star in a big money grudge match. It was supposed to happen, I'm going to say, this fall against Jermall Charlo. And when I tell you, Caleb Plant, he got outworked, he got outpunched, he got outpointed by Armando Resendez. And Resendez was very resilient. Spoiler alert for real. When I tell you Resendez, he was in there to win. This dude was in there to win. He landed the heaviest shots. He took over, I'm going to say around round 6. Look, middle of the fight, it looked as if Caleb Plant got hurt. I'm hearing that he had a right hand injury. The judges scored it. Let me tell you, man, if memory serves me correct, the judges scored it 116 to 112 for Resendez, 115 to 113 for Plant. You got me? So it was like Resendez won by a majority decision. And I was like, what? From my perspective, Caleb Plant lost that fight on all levels. From round 5 on, I thought it was all Resendez. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is that Caleb Plant, he was like a 1,400 favorite right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, this is his 3rd loss in 5 fights. You got what I'm saying? And now I saw him lose to Benavidez. I saw him lose to Caleb Plant. Canelo Alvarez, right? Those are people who hit harder. But he was supposed to make easy work out of Resendez. But one thing that Caleb Plant said in the aftermath or the post-fight press conference is that just because you don't know these boxers' names don't mean they're nobody. Oh, man, when I tell you, Caleb Plant, look, he put himself in a position where you can't even be mad at him. If he lose, okay. If he win, okay. Caleb Plant will not create a boxing enemy. You got what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, because he does what he's supposed to do. You got what I'm saying? So now the boxing world right now is wondering what in the world is next for Jermall Charlo and Caleb Plant. Are they going to go at it now? I still want, them to fight. But I'm telling you, the boxing world right now, as it applies to Jermall Charlo and Caleb Plant, they're in the middle of the road. And some do not know where to go. You got what I'm saying? So, Caleb Plant, he got some options. Because Jermall Charlo said, yo, I want to get my lick back. So, Caleb Plant, he could invoke the rematch clause. Because at the post-fight press conference, he said, look, it was a rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? So, he could invoke that rematch clause with Resendez and then basically try to redeem himself. And that is so risky. Because one thing that I saw last night, looking at Resendez and Caleb Plant, look, man, Caleb Plant was hitting Resendez with his best shots. Resendez did not slow down, did not look tired, did not even look like he was in a fight. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, this boy is a monster. You got what I'm saying? Now, Caleb Plant, he could still go after Jermall Charlo, because they got this beef. You got what I'm saying? And Jermall Charlo got a great name. Caleb Plant got a great name. The star power, I think their names can sell the fight. I'm just saying, even if Plant doesn't get his lick back against Resendez, I think he can still fight Jermall Charlo and still be okay, because I'll pay my money to see it. Now, I'm certain that some people won't pay their money. They always still in pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. But one thing I do like about Caleb Plant is something that he said in the post-fight press conference. He was like, look, man, he's not easily discouraged. You got what I'm saying? If anyone's the man for the job, it's me. I was like, man, talk that talk, Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? But is that enough for boxing fans, because boxing fans right now are so fickle. As soon as you lose one time, they like, oh, yeah, you got exposed. Oh, man, I can't be your friend anymore. Oh, I can't like you. I got to unfollow you. I can't buy your merch. Oh, man. So I got a question for you. Would you still watch Jermall Charlo versus Caleb Plant after the loss? Now, Charlo is looking and lurking around 168-pound division, and Resendez, he got the interim WBA gold. So, do you think that Charlo is going to shift his focus to Resendez? Could be a blessing in disguise for the comeback king known as Jermall Charlo. You got what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Look, Jermall Charlo, he really looked good. Very impressed. Caleb Plant didn't do what we thought he was going to do, but Jermall Charlo reminded the world that he is still the best of the best. He is still elite, and he's still undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Now, Caleb Plant, he reminded us that boxing is so fast-paced, man, and anything can happen in boxing, man. I know Caleb Plant been on this revenge tour, right? But right now, he's going to have to turn that revenge tour into a reroute tour, because he's having to take a detour right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say that Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant, I think this grudge match, look, it should still be on the table. What do you think? Did Resendez ruin all of the plans again? I'm just saying. So I got some questions. Should Plant run it back with Resendez, or should he go straight into the Charlo fight anyway? Drop your answers in the comment section. Look, man, we are on the grind. Let's talk. Hit the bell. Subscribe to the channel. I'm just saying, I gotta drop this. Is Resendez the most dangerous underdog in boxing right now? I don't know. Keep it locked. We'll talk to you soon.